We tend to view life as being such a serious thing, always struggling, always a battle, always doing the hardest things, as opposed to having fun. We forget that life is about having fun, enjoying it, having happiness in our lives, having adventures, doing all these interesting things. We forget about that. We think that we have to be so stupidly serious all the time. We don't understand that we can have fun and obtain things, have fun and have success. All of these things. You win 99% of things once you understand that in order to get things, it's much easier to be happy and get those things than actually struggle and suffer and sacrifice and do all of these things that start with an S. Just don't do those things. Understand that happiness, fulfillment, meaningfulness, all of these things get you closer to what you want than struggling and sacrificing. Understand that you don't have to be serious. You don't have to do all of these things. You can goof around and still get more than just being serious and struggling all the time. Understand that having fun is part of the journey. You don't have to be so tense all the time. You don't have to just carry this heavy burden on your shoulders all the time. You can just put it down, start laughing, start dancing, start having fun. It is so much more interesting. Life gets so much better once you start to have fun. Life just starts to feel playful, to feel more alive, to feel more colorful. It just becomes a playground. And everything that you do starts to become easy and fun. And you just have to understand that life is more about pleasure, more about having fun than it is about sacrificing, than it is about doing the hard things. Understand that you can find funny ways to do the hard things. You can find so many creative ways to trick yourself in a fun way, to laugh continuously at the things that you're doing, at the propensity for your mind to just victimize yourself, or just this interesting way that our minds just want to be serious and logical and really, really intense. It's so crazy and so not useful. It doesn't give you anything good. You might think that you get better, you get more, or you are more successful by being serious all the time. No, understand that once you open up to feeling better, to feeling more happy, you not only get more success, but you also get more fulfillment, more happiness, more joy, more energy out of life. You are this ball of energy and everyone wants to play with you. That's the point of life. Just become this light, this beautiful, ethereal person who can feel happy no matter what happens. Because let's be honest, life is short. And also, the current society, the current time in history that we live in is absolutely wonderful. We have things that 200 years ago or 100 years ago were absolutely unimaginable by everybody else. Understand that that's the reality we currently live in. If you see it any other way, that's a problem. If you see anything as being bad in this current life that we live, it's absolutely preposterous. It's so beautiful. It's so nice to see everything around us, the technology, the marvels of the universe and the world. We can just do so many more things than we used to do. 100 years ago, you would have not had any access to the things that you had. Not even 10%, not even 1%, not even 0.01% of people didn't have access to what you have right now. And yet we feel as if we have too little. Understand that life is more about enjoying the things that you have. It's more about putting a funny twist on it, putting yourself in the shoes of everybody else who lived before you, and understanding that right now is the moment that you should live. This is it. And have fun and just enjoy everything. Because struggling and being tense and really contorted like this is not really fun at all. Just relax, just breathe, just laugh, dance joyously while doing things. They don't have to be so serious and so intense. Once they're light, once everything becomes joyous and happy, you can just do them without any resistance, without anything. But that's the point. You have to find a way, a creative way to make everything absolutely preposterously funny. You just have to put this veneer of funny over everything, this mirage, this lens that you see the world in very hilarious ways. It's just funny. It makes everything funny. It makes everything much easier. You don't have to be serious all the time. You don't have to be intense and really, really struggle and sacrifice all the time. It's so not useful. It is. You can just enjoy no matter what the situation in life is. You have the power and the creativity to enjoy every single moment. I know it sounds bad. It sounds preposterous. It sounds like it's not true, but you have. Give it a try. No matter what situation you are in, you can find something to amuse yourself. You can find something to be happy about, to be grateful about. Understand that there is no better time than right now to have lived on this earth until now. And the next day, it's going to get better and better and better because usually that's how history works. But understand that just 50, 100 years ago, we did not have access to any of the things that we have right now. Nothing. And yet we choose to be unhappy. We choose to be ungrateful. We choose to keep ourselves sad and miserable and just so serious and logical all the time. No, laugh, dance, use technology, use the freedoms that you have, do something fun for once or every single day. Who knows what you might choose to do with your freedom. But understand this. Life is not about struggle. Life is not about being serious. Life is not about sacrificing. Life is about having fun and enjoying things.